Ladies and gents, I'm Melanie Snare here with another episode of What to Do Around Atlanta. If you're into art exhibitions, you don't want to miss the Museum of Contemporary Art. Right here in Atlanta, the museum features significant art from Georgia and around the world. Let's take a look.
The mission of the museum is to archive and collect and exhibit or artwork from Georgia, and it's a kind of a heart of the museum to invest in the local community and provide a space that's going to cultivate the community for artists who want to stay. You don't want to have to leave and go to New York just because no one's collecting you or exhibiting you, and it's really proven to be a wonderful exchange with the artists in the community. We collect contemporary art, 1940s, mid-1940s until today. Currently our collection, which started at 250 works, now is a burgeoning 800 pieces of work by more than 230 artists. We collect folk art, we collect paintings, mixed medium, sculptures, installation, kind of the gamut. That's a fortunate thing about having a contemporary art museum. Museums, especially MOCAGeorgia, can offer you an opportunity to see the world through somebody else's perspective and to just question what the world around you is saying. I think that the benefit of contemporary art is that there are a lot of voices out there, and it's not often that you can come into a quiet space and that you can engage with work one-on-one in somebody else's voice. Upstairs we have our main gallery, which is a really large exhibition space, and we try and feature kind of our premier exhibitions there. And actually the space that we're in right now, these are what we consider galleries 2 and 3. They're just smaller and a little bit more intimate spaces. And all in all, I think our exhibitions probably take up 20,000 square feet of space. We try to do programming that involves interaction between the artists and the community. We really feel that it's important because we've got this wonderful asset of having living artists with their work. We invite them, and so many of them are so gracious to spend their time. They give artist talks. All of our artist talks are free and open to the public. And that's something we're very fortunate to be able to offer because we have community foundation support financially, so that's something that is really important to us. The museum is on Bennett Street, which is just south of Buckhead. It's kind of on the Buckhead Midtown border. And the building is actually called the Tula Art Center. The Tula Art Center has been in the community as an art center since the 80s. Before that, I believe it was industrial warehouse space. And the whole building is dedicated to the arts. We actually lease a few of the suites here. We've got our storage facility for our collection downstairs, and upstairs our exhibition galleries. One thing that we offer that is really fun and brings brand new faces to the museum is our off-the-wall pinup show and sale. Typically it's every November, first or second week in November, and it's a members-only event, but we're fortunate enough to usually offer it at a half price. So for the price of admission, you get to be part of a non-juried exhibition with your peers, and you get to sell your work up to $500. There's some size restrictions, but it's a wonderful time. We typically have 400 or 500 artists participate, and all of the proceeds go to the artist. It's a membership drive for us, and it's a way for artists to interchange with each other and kind of get to know the museum as well. Like all museums, there's a process for getting exhibited. What's different is that we are similar to a gallery where we're always accepting admission. People regularly submit proposals for exhibition, similar to a gallery. They'll send in their portfolio, or they'll stop by and then just introduce themselves to the director. If someone is interested in exhibiting here, there's a submission form on our website that they can go to. They can send their information and it'll be reviewed by the director. And at that point, it can be kept on file for curators to reference in the future. Very often we'll have conversations with artists just to introduce them to other artists, come and kind of invite them to be part of the community, and we schedule out 2.5 years in advance at least. It's kind of standard for museums. For more information on MOCAGeorgia, you can visit our website. It's www.mocageorgia.org, and that's MOCAGA.org. You can also stop on by. Our address is 75 Bennett Street, and that's in Atlanta. And you can visit us on Twitter. You can join, and we'd love you to follow us on Twitter or on Facebook. The admission to the museum is quite affordable. It's $5 for non-members, it's $1 for students and seniors, and it's free for members and military with ID.
That was great, and what a wonderful place to host an event. Can you say black tie affair? Thank you for joining me, and don't forget that our other episodes are jam-packed with info to help you make the most of your free time in our city. See you next time on What to Do Around Atlanta.